So many times the devil tries turn me around. Keep pressing on, 'cause my soul is heavy bound. 'Cause my soul is heaven bound.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Rundown. If you're depressed watching your favorite sports team on the football field, but you just can't stop buying their gear, then congratulations. You might be a Raiders fan. But listen, man, don't trip. I got the perfect thing for you, man. Here at the Rundown, we have partnered with Fanatics to bring the nation some of the freshest Raider gear that you can get your hands on. I'm talking jerseys, I'm talking hats, and you know it's starting to get chilly out here, so it's best to grab you some drip for the frosty season while you're at it as well. So tap the link in the description down below, get you some fresh gear, man. Support the channel at the same time. It's a dub for you, dub for me, even though we're not getting that many dubs on the field at the moment, man. So remember, man, tap the link down below in the description to get you some fresh Raiders gear from Fanatics. Now let's get back to the show. Oh, hey, wait a minute. What do you know about that first overall type shit right now? Hold on, y'all can barely hear me. First overall shit, what they talking about, man? First overall, hold on. We sitting at first overall today, man. First overall. I'm feeling magnificent this morning, y'all. Oh, I don't care about nothing else. I woke up feeling beautiful. I woke up, checked Tankathon to check if it was real. It's real. We first overall, man. We didn't fuck off the tank. The tank bowl has been won. The mission is complete. So now what we need to do, right, is talk about what happened yesterday and talk about what needs to go on forward from this time point and go on about our business, man. But real talk, I'm feeling mighty marvelous this morning. Mighty marvelous, man. Tap in. What's going on with the people, man? What's up with the family this morning? Look, hey, if you're feeling good, put something in the chat, man. Type your Raiders in the chat. Type whatever you want in the chat. You got your coffee. I got the smoothie this morning. If you got your green, whatever you got, let's get it in, man. Let's get it in. What's up with the people, man? Oh, yeah, it's going to be a marvelous morning. Not only that, not only are we first overall in the draft, not only that, boy, I checked the ticker this morning. We at 29.90. To be exact, 29.95 for the subs. What that mean? 5 more subs till we hit the 3K, and it's the jersey giveaway. Dog, oh my God, everything is lining up into place. It's all lining up into place, man. It's feeling marvelous. So before we do any of that good stuff we talk about yesterday, we get to talk about the game and everything, how we look in the draft. You know what we got to do first, man, before we get into all that. First segment of the day, which is... Yeah, nice little roll call, man. Tap in with the family real quick. How y'all feeling today, man? Raider Nation for life. Yes, sir. My guy, Robert Pena in the building. What's going on with you, big dog? How you feeling? How you feeling? How's it cool? What's going on, man? Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you for tapping in. You know we got to always keep it fresh and funky around here. My guy, DJ in the building, man. What's the deal with you, bro? Dumpling. What's the deal, bro? Mike. I don't know what that means, so I ain't gonna answer it. But either way, appreciate you for being here. Hey, my guy Dre, what's the deal, big dog? What's happening? What's happening, Spartan? What's happening with you, man? Appreciate you for tapping in. Hey, I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling marvelous, bro. I'm feeling marvelous. Hey, we talking about the tank. We talking about the tank today, man. And it's hey, if you're a Raider fan, cool. If you're not a Raider fan and you just tapping in with some NFL shit and you want to get down with the Raider side of things and see how we feeling about the first overall pick, tap in with one of the best Raider channels you can find, bro. You know what I mean? Tap in with one of the best Raider channels you can find. Now, just send me the Geno jersey. Dre, I can't believe you want this, bro. You're not going to be able to do nothing with it. You're not going to be able to have anything go on with this. Hold on. Give me 1 second real quick. My bad, people. You know, when the brother-in-law call, you know, sometimes we gotta tap in. But hey, not only that, we're gonna have a little guest in the show as well, man. Hey, April cannot come soon enough, big dog. It's finally now. I'm on where Mike at. You feel what I'm saying? I've started this channel 3 years ago, bro. Started this channel 3 years ago, and ever since then, I've been talking quarterback. Ever since I started this channel, I finally feel like that skip shit, bro. It's my turn. It's my turn. We finally get what we want. I just hope that we make the pick with conviction. That's all I care about, man. My guy Michael in the building, man. Hey, appreciate you for tapping in on the lunch break, man. Hey, hope you have a good rest of the shift as well. My guy Chase, man. What's the deal? What's the deal? Raider Way. What's happening with you, big dog? What's happening? The tank yesterday was played masterfully, beautifully. And we're gonna talk about it, but like everybody's mad. They're like, oh my God, the Raiders. Like the Raiders, they tanked. And it was so clear and obvious that they tanked. I'm like, dog, y'all haven't been watching us. Like, y'all have not been watching these games, bro. We're not tanking. This is just how bad we are. And the motherfuckers thought we were kidding. They thought the whole week on social media, they was like, hey, dog, y'all are lying. There's no way y'all need this bad, bro. Not even Jesus himself is going to help this football team this year, bro. It's bad. Upper management better not screw. That's where it is. I'm glad you said this, Michael, bro, because that's exactly where we need to put our focus on now. TP, man, what's going on with you, big dog? Hey, if y'all didn't check out the stream before the game, Shit, it don't matter now. But either way, man, it was still a dope ass conversation though, man. So if you still want to check that out, still go check that out with me and TP. We definitely gonna do some more content in the future, man. You know, I definitely want to talk his positioning with the Giants and all that. Get him on some rundown. But you know, if anything in the future, we might be. We was talking about it, you know, fighting for head coaches as well, man. Coaches might want to go look at Jackson Dart, but now that we got first overall, we got that bargaining chip, right? So how does it look? I need to shine my rims with the jersey. That's the only thing you can use a Geno jersey for, bro. Geno Raider jersey is worth nothing. Dirt at this point. You ain't gonna be able to do shit with it. Geno on the Hell nah. No tank, just stank. Yeah, bro. We suck. Like, everybody was like, man, the Raiders, this is how bad they look, right? Like, no, bro. Like, this is how bad we are. We're that bad. So shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. You already know what time it is, man. We're about to go ahead and go into it with this Raiders loss yesterday. And look, of course, I'm happy about the tank. Like 100% I'm happy about the tank. But of course, you know, on the Rundown show, we're going to have to get real and grimy about it as well, because I still see some people that are spewing, God knows why, that Pete Carroll needs to return, right? Big dog, if anybody's still telling you that at this juncture in the season, I'm going to be real. You're either not watching Raider games, you're not really watching the games, or you're just saying shit to say shit. You know what I mean? Because, like, if your whole argument is like, hey, man, you know, the Raiders continuously fire guys, this and that, and all the extras, like, you can't do that. Bullshit argument. I'm just tell you that right now. Bullshit argument. If you're one of the guys that said, man, you know, Pete Carroll is, you know, I think he's one of the people that's implementing this plan, and it's only year one of his plan, so he's going to stay until the remainder of his tenure, then you're not really fucking watching the games, or you're not paying attention to the team. You know what I mean? Like, it's very simple and clear to people at this point. If you are still hollering about Pete Carroll returning, bro, you know good and goddamn well that's not happening, and it should not happen. I don't know why people are still even fucking entertaining this thought. But either way it goes, oh, damn, I lost my damn mouse. Either way it goes, right, we're going to talk why, again, this man needs to go, okay? We're going to talk why he needs to go. Real quick, where are my stats? Lord Jesus. Hold on, give me a second. You know I gotta look up the stats now. We gotta get it right. But okay, there we go. So Raiders lose 34-10 yesterday, right? 34-10. Let's keep this in mind, y'all. The Giants were the second worst team in the league, right? They're 2-13. They fucking suck, right? I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say like they don't have talent. Like, they have talent, but they don't have a coach. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole direction. You know what I mean? So it's a whole thing with them. But either way, they're 2-13. Okay, so they're not a good football team. You're not sitting here and playing the Eagles, right? You're not sitting here and playing the Texans, right? Who you actually played pretty well. You're not playing some of these better teams. You're playing another 2-13 football club. So for you to lose yesterday's game, sure, right? You can lose yesterday's game. Is what we all wanted. But for you to get your ass whooped, different story, right? Keep it a bean, bro. You know what I mean? Like, for you to lose, which we all wanted, that's fine and acceptable and dandy. But for you to go out there and look the way you did and to get your ass completely beat is the story, in my opinion, because that just shows you, again, what we were just talking about. Pete don't need to be coming back here, right? No way, shape, or form. Him, Geno, no way should they be returning back into this building. Matter of factly, after next week, the building codes should be changed, and Pete nor Geno should be able to access the building after next week's game against the Chiefs. As soon as they get their shit out and they clock out on Sunday night, they will not be able to get back in that motherfucker on Monday morning. That'd be me. I'll tell you that right now. But, right, they'll probably drag it out a little bit. But there's no way, shape, or form. So let's go to some stats real quick. Let's go to ours, right? Geno, 20 for 28. And really, every time, it's so crazy. Every time you look at Geno's stats, right? You look at Geno's stats, you're like, They're not bad. 20 for 28, 176. Like, okay, you're pretty efficient. And then you get to the touchdown to interception ratio. Jesus, right? Another one touchdown, another 2 interceptions tacked on. Another 2 interceptions. If I'm not mistaken, is that 16 or 17 for the season? 16 or 17 interceptions for the season for Geno Smith, which leads the league, right? Him and Tua were playing tug of war for it, but Tua got sat down, which is what happens to a quarterback when you lead the league in interceptions, right? You usually get sat down, but not the Raiders, right? Not the Raiders. We don't do that. No, we continue to play. Another reason why you should speculate that Pete's not going to return. If a coach is safe, right? They're going to do what fucking Mike McDaniel did. I'm going to sit the quarterback down, and then I'm going to show like, hey, bro, this man, he's bullshit. I got to get somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Upper management is going to be like, yeah, the quarterback is not really it. You inherited him, right? So, okay, let's let you get your own guy. You can sit him down. It is what it is. We'll take a wash. Pete didn't do that. Pete brought Geno. Pete brought him here, right? And again, we already watched Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett is not a better situation. He's not a better situation. So, this is a coach that's got to has to stick with his guy to try to win football games. Why? Because his job is not safe. I've been telling y'all like for 6 to 7 weeks, bro, this man's not coming back. I'm telling y'all, he's not coming back. If he comes back, like we royally fuck something up. I'm just telling y'all this right now. If he comes back, bro, we royally fuck something up. Royally. But as I know it, and as I'm telling y'all right now, as I've been telling y'all, he's getting fired, bro. He's getting fired. So now this is why it's so beautiful. Because now, I mean, look, I don't revel in the fact that a man got fired, but I mean, it is what it is. You look at the results, bro. Pete, you know what I mean? Like it's just not gonna work, As I think as a whole football fan and football fans as collectives, we'll take this year for Pete and chalk it up. Actually, for me as a Raider fan, I'm not even gonna trip about you, Pete. You got us the first overall. I fuck with you, right? I'm good. To be honest, like we can get mad at Pete all we wanted, but you got us first overall, and that means more. That means more than some meaningless ass wins, right? So for me, thank you, Pete. I appreciate you, big dog, because you got us what no other coach could do. You got us what no other coach could do. Now, Geno did go out with, what is it, ankle injury, high ankle sprain, I believe, in that game yesterday. So his, availability is in question for next week. We don't know, if he's going to play, if he's not going to play. Wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Wouldn't be surprised if he did. The way the season is gone, I wouldn't be surprised either way. But, a lot of people are like, damn, the Tank Commander's out, whatever the case, bro. Y'all watch Kenny Pickett? Y'all watched Kenny Pickett against the Eagles? We watched the same person. I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry. And look, it's not like I don't want to sit here and be like, oh man, he's just trash. It's just like, bro, this is just the point in the season, bro. This we're bad, right? And the way the Chiefs looked, the Chiefs gonna come out to play, bro. They play with pride. They're gonna play with pride. I know some people were scared about that game and Andy's gonna do this, bro. Andy not just gonna let his team lay down. You still got guys like Nick Bolton and Chris Jones and shit playing still. They gonna come to play. They gonna come to play. And Spagnuolo's still gonna call that defense aggressively. It might be a close shave. But I feel like we're gonna lose that game. Oh, I 100% feel like we're gonna lose that game. So real quick, man. I mean, look, we looking at the damn passing numbers: 20 for 28, 176, 2 interceptions. Ass, right? I mean, just bad. I mean, even both interceptions were bad. Let's just start there, right? Both interceptions were very, very ugly. I mean, you throw one, the first one, we're actually driving. The first interception that he throws, we're actually driving, and I'm at this point, I'm sweating. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Okay, we look like we're trying to play today. And right on cue, he throws the interception right to the linebacker. Linebacker, nonetheless, and I believe it was Bobby Okereke. But this is when you look at it from any angle, you're like, what the fuck are you looking at? What are you seeing? He's bracketed. There's 2 dudes here. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like boneheaded throw there, and then the second one, boneheaded throw there too. Because there's a guy lurking right in the middle of the field. He's lurking right there. And how he doesn't see him, I don't know. But I mean, it's been a theme with Geno the whole damn year. So it is what it is. He's got 17. I appreciate that, McNair. 17. 17, bro. That's ugly. What an ugly stat. I mean, shit. But, you know, where my guy Pig says, it's got like humiliation ritual, bro. It's got to get worse before it get better. No cap. This is like we thought last year and like some couple years was rock bottom and all that. No, this is pure rock bottom. This is clear cut. No sugarcoating it, no dancing around it, no saying band-aids here, no saying band-aids here. It is what it is. We're ass. We suck. There's no other way to sugarcoat and say it other than that. Right? Yes, they were. And people don't even want to admit that. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Look at the decline. You mean to tell some of y'all gotta get up out that hate that some of y'all just have and just realize, like, yeah, this is bad. You know what I mean? This is even worse than McDaniels. Worse than AP. Worse than AP. Bro, we have been blown out. I think, what do we lost? 10 straight games, right? We've lost 10 straight games. 5 or 6 of those games, we've lost by 20 plus points. 5 or 6 of the 10 losses that we've had over this stretch have been by double-digit points. How? And some of y'all was mad at AP, a first-year coach. That motherfucker won 4. But hey, you know, he won 4. We're not even going to sniff 4. It just is what it is, bro. We have to realize what it was. I mean, we all wanted to move on so quickly, and we all get mad at Mark for things too, bro. We all get mad at Mark for things, but we got to realize as a fan base, we put pressure on shit. We get impatient too. Last year, all the fan base was just like, "Hey, man, fire AP, get rid of AP." Not really understanding, like, "Hey, we ain't really got no bargaining chip to realistically attract some of these coaches like a Ben Johnson and all that. We don't." We were sitting at 6th overall, bro. We don't have the chip. We don't. Even if we were sitting at 6th overall, at least you have like maybe multiple first-round picks to help alleviate that. We don't even have that. Do you have a quarterback that's on the roster that somebody can mold and build? Fuck no. Right? So it's like you trying to move on and attract the shiny object without having the pieces to do so makes no sense. It made no sense from the jump. We could have just kept AP, moved on. Shit, if he was trash like this, bro, it would have been easy. We still getting the first overall. Fuck around, right? But I mean, potatoes. At this point, bro, like Pete got us what we needed. He got us what we needed, and we can still move on and get a viable coach for the future. So it is what it is, right? Well, we just have to understand. The reason I did bring this up, that we have to understand who we're going to get now is most likely going to be a first-year head coach. Most likely, right? He's more than half of the candidates that I would say we're going to look at are first-year guys that's never been head coaches before. We have to, as a fan base, have patience. We cannot just sit here in this first year, if it don't look good, and be like, man, like, fuck this guy, man. Fire this guy. Like, bro, we know right now that and I'm even saying this now, I want a quarterback, and I still understand that the quarterback is not the end-all, be-all solution to everything that's going on right now. I understand that. Doesn't mean that's going to deter me from picking one, but I still, in knowing that fact, we can still say you get the quarterback, and let's see how the building blocks look. Shit, Drake May and Caleb Williams was ass their first year. Ass, right? It wasn't good. The records were bad, but you saw progress. Not saying that we got to win 2 games and all that shit. You would like to win more than 2-4 games, right? Next year with a new coach and new quarterback and all that extra, but you want to see progress. I'm not going to sit here next year. I'm already telling y'all now. I'm not sitting here next year talking about playoffs. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh man, bro, this guy's got to make the playoffs. And none of you should be, because it is a rookie quarterback. It's a rookie coach. Let them learn. Let them learn. Let's see development. Now, in the year 2, if they come out, depending on how year 1 go, we'll see what year 2 holds. But we have to have patience. Patience is going to be preached this whole offseason and the whole draft season, because with a quarterback especially in territory that we haven't charted in 20 plus years, right? This territory we ain't charted in 20 plus years, especially with this, it's going to require that from the fan base, from the organization. Everybody top to bottom, bro, is going to have patience with whoever's selected and the plan that's in place. This is what it is. Thank you. Motherfuckers are like, bro, there's going to be some people, I guarantee you, they're going to ride the high. If you pick Mendoza, sure. But, like, they're going to ride the high and say, like, oh, man, we got the quarterback. We got this. Why can't we do it? No, bro. No. Relax. Relax about that. Like, let's thank you. Let's just fuck around. If they win 6 games in their first year, I'll say, okay, bet. Like, yes, that's what I want. So let's continue on, bro. Let's continue on. Look, so we got Geno Smith. Kenny Pickett came in for a little bit, 2 for 2, 116 yards. Nothing crazy. You got Ashton Genty. He was looking ugly to start it off, but he got it together towards the end. 16 carries for 60 yards. But I'll tell you what, if you really wanted to give credence to like the Raiders tanking, then like all you got to look no further than like this second line right here, because this man Zamir ain't got carries in I don't know how long. The fact he even got 1 carry, little suspicious. Little suspicious. But either way, right, it is what it is. I'm not mad at them for taking Genty out. He don't need no goddamn 20 carries in this game. No way, no foul. No way, no how. Take him out. No more wear and tear. I'm good. Geno Smith, one thing. Now, look, yesterday went about as expected, to be honest with you, when it comes to like the tackles. They were going to struggle against Brian Burns and Abdul Carter. Let's just keep it a beam, right? I mean, DJ Glaze is on his way to a guard. DJ Glaze is on his way to being bumped into a guard, and Stone Forsythe is on his way out the league, to be honest with you. I don't know where the fuck he's going to go after this. But I don't know where he's going to go, but he got to get the fuck out of here. I will say that. So, for me, right, them tackles was going to struggle. Interior wasn't too bad. I didn't hear nothing about no Caleb Rogers yesterday. I didn't really. Now I got to look at his numbers. There's probably some numbers posted from some people. So we'll pull that up as I look for him. But then Caleb Rogers looked decent. He looked decent. So that's really all I focus on the offensive line, because that's the only piece that's moving forward. I mean, DJ Glaze is going, he'll stay in return, but I think he's going to be a guard when he returns. So different solution there, right? So offensive line it fared about as well as it could have yesterday, to be honest, about as well as it could have. The Brian Burns and Abdul Carter is a tough matchup for Stone Forsythe and DJ Glaze. Now, if you got Colton Miller out there, this is a different story. That's a different story, but we didn't. Now, yesterday, look, this number right here, I need y'all to focus on these 2 numbers, because we're going to talk about receiving real quick. But before we talk about the receiving, and we're joined by our co-host. Yeah, tell him what's up. We joined by our co-host, man. But, oh my God, dog. Jesus Christ. Mafi, bro. I already told y'all, Mafi right now needs to be an all-pro Amazon Packer. There's no goddamn way this man needs to be seeing any snaps. The fact he was seeing any fucking snaps over Caleb Rogers in the first place is reason enough for Pete to get fired. Reason enough. There's no way he should ever have gotten snaps over somebody like Caleb Rogers. We saw it from preseason. This is not like some new shit. Like, bro, Mafi was getting his ass tapped by people that I guarantee you are not playing right now or on practice squads and shit. Getting just absolutely beat in preseason. And we gonna come in against Dexter Lawrence? Hey. Now, look, Parham was hurt, right? So you give him that. Parham was hurt, so he was forced in there. There is no other center because damn, what's his name right now? Damn, the name is escaping me. But Kappa. Kappa has to play center right now, so like he's forced to go in. I would assume. Okay, so sure. You forced to do that. Me personally, I would have said, fuck it, DJ, you going in the guard, and I'm seeing what Charles Grant can do. That's what I would have did. But hey, it is what it is, bro. At this point, still, just seeing him out there, bro. Seeing him out there every time Mafi's out there, bro, he gets literally killed. Now on the place of Parham, we're gonna talk about this, bro. We're gonna talk about this because this is the thing. Parham has played decent this year, and I'm still not re-signing him. Not doing it, bro. Because right now, the way the guard market is looking, it's really thin. So that's pushed Parham up. That's pushed Parham up in the money as far as, what he could be getting this year. If you mean to tell me that I'm to retain Parham, I have to pay him top 5 guard money, you smoking on some crack. You smoking on something that ain't green, brother. I'll tell you that right now. Because there's no way I am paying Parham top 5 guard money. I'm not doing that, bro. In no way, shape, or form. Right? Now, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think Parham is a top 5 guard in the NFL? Simple yes or no. Simple yes or no. If your answer is fuck no, then he needs to go. Then he needs to go. That just is what it is, bro. I've watched Parham for many years. And the development has been minimal. Now he's gonna get paid. Oh, 100% he's gonna get paid. I'm not disputing that. He's going to get paid by somebody, right? I just don't hope it's us. That's it. This is one of them situations, bro, where it's like you're looking, and again, Parham is cool. If you're telling me I have to pay top 5 guard money, I'm not doing that for Dylan Parham because Dylan Parham is not a top 5 guard. Now, is he gonna get paid? Sure, 100% he's gonna get paid. But not by us. I hope not. Right? I mean, shit. All the talk about everybody wanting to draft O-lineman. We can't get Froggy now. Let's just draft a motherfucker in the second round, huh? Draft a guard, Penn State guard in the second round. Maybe there's a lot of options we can do. A lot of options. I mean, shit. We just talked about DJ Glaze sliding in to guard, right? I mean, if you do get a, well, I mean, at this point, do you even need a Linderbaum? This is my whole thing, bro. Do you need a Linderbaum or do you need a Braden Smith more? That's the question, right? Because you can realistically, I would let Parham go and slide DJ Glaze over there to that side. Maybe the right side if he's more comfortable, and slide Caleb Rogers over there if Caleb Rogers is saying I'm more comfortable at left. Either way, Caleb Rogers and DJ Glaze are my guards for 2026. I would assume get some competition in the draft maybe for DJ Glaze, right? I can do that. And then I'm shifting JPJ back to center. So do you need a Linderbaum? That's the question that we have, right? Like Linderbaum would be nice, but if JPJ is going to slide back to his original position at center, you don't need him. You need Braden Smith, the Colts tackle, because he's a right tackle and we're not going to have one. Maybe, that's where you can go. But it all depends on what this new coach, like say we get a Kubiak, right? Say you get a Kubiak and he's like, nah, bro, I don't know what the hell Pete was doing. Like put him back at center. Well, then at that point, that shifts all your Linderbaum plans, right? You're not keeping Linderbaum. Shout out my guy Dominique, man, in the building, man. What's happening with you, big dog? All good. Shit, you're here to the party now, man. And we talking ball. He definitely gonna get paid. That's where I'm at. No. Schmeck. He says, I don't know what the deal with JPJ was this season. Probably coaches hate. Yeah, they was politicking. They politic as they do. Yeah, you know what I mean? They was politicking as they do. So at that point, we'll see what a new coach does. What a new coach feels about JPJ and his tape. Because now there is center and guard tape, right? So a new coach could sit there and be like, yeah, like he could say he likes him at guard, or he could say I want him at center. It all depends.
You just never know what that new coach would say, right? So it all hinges on that, what we do in free agency and what we can do. But real quick, let's talk about these two guys. Mayer and Tucker. 9 receptions for 89 yards, albeit in the Tank Bowl, but Tucker 5 receptions for 49 yards. I honestly feel like these guys have still yet to hit certain ceilings for them yet. I honestly feel like we're not even using Mayer correctly yet. Whatever the new coach is, I really hope that he comes in and sees that we have an opportunity to have 2 guys that can be productive at the tight end position. One being a generational talent in Brock Bowers, and a Michael Mayer that I think can be a real steady presence, bro. Steady presence. You know what I mean? Like, this is the type of performance. Now, again, that you can say, oh, it's in the Tank Bowl, but again, this is the type of shit that where I think Mayer is capable of regardless. Think about the yards, how he gained them, right? How Mayer gained them. A lot of dirty underneath catches, a lot of nice little, nice little catches that he had to adjust his body to as well, where Geno maybe threw an ugly ball and he had to adjust his body, right? But he kept the chains moving, right? Kept the chains moving. He even, I saw him on a DB once. He shook a DB. I said, okay, but these are things he can do this, bro. He can do. Let's not forget what he was coming out of Notre Dame. Right? Coming out of Notre Dame, like Michael Mayer was a touted prospect, bro. Very touted prospect. And I still think he has that. I still think that shit is in there, man. We have to, once you get the coach that can unlock it, that's where I think we can, bro, calm yourself. There's nowhere to wiggle or nowhere to move. Calm down, man. But once we get that type of thing, once we get that coach, right, that maybe can understand how to use 2 tight end sets, bro, I still think we got something in that. There's weaponry there, bro. Multiple guys we can move around. Now, Besh didn't play yesterday, but so be it. Tucker's another guy, man, where I still see him. I see him open downfield a lot, but I think he needs to get schemed open more to use his speed. It's not nothing where I'm like, all right, bro, you can just run past somebody sometimes and it's a go ball, and you know what I mean? Like, we're going to just throw a 7 fucking route to you, bro, because and you're athletically gifted, so just catch that motherfucker over to DB. Like, we're not going to do that with Trey. You know what I mean? Trey probably needs to have a good schemer, a good coordinator that can scheme him open, right? And catch defenses lacking or catch him behind defenses. Like we saw multiple times last night in that epic-ass game yesterday against the Bears and Niners, right? So, like, you saw how they're scheming their guys, how they scheme their guys open. We need something like that. And I feel like if we get a guy like that with Trey, he can produce. Now, I wouldn't be mad if they traded Mayer. Wouldn't be mad if they traded him to give some capital because I think he's a real piece, a productive piece. But at the end of the day, personally, I wouldn't do it, though. That wouldn't be my first thought. Now, if somebody gave me like, oh yeah, like I'm giving you a 2nd round pick for him, I'd have to think about that. You gotta think about that and take it seriously. But if I'm not getting something like that, bro, where I'm gonna keep him. I still think he's a weapon. Real quick, man, I will say this, bro. I will say this because I'm gonna always keep it a bean. I'm gonna always keep it fair. I ain't seen Thornton for some weeks. But yesterday, I seen him get off the ground, bro. I was excited, man. I seen him finally jump. Like, God damn it, man. You have a vertical. You do. You finally jumped. It's like, shit, this man had a goddamn vert of a centipede before this game. And I'm like, all right, bro, you this tall, you this athletic, and you telling me your ass can't get off the ground? But no. Now, yesterday, now look, albeit it was one play. It was one fucking play. But I'm like, find a fucking lead, bro. Like, throw the big man a jump ball and jump. Move around. And he did that, though. He did that. Look, so look, he needs to hone that skill, though. When he gets in the offseason, right? When Thornton gets in the offseason, I need you working on back shoulders and fade balls, 50-50 balls in the offseason. All that I need him to get bigger, right? Get in the weight room. and we gonna work on physicality and body positioning when we get downfield. That's what I would do. If he gets in the all season and works on that, right? Works on those fade balls, works on the back shoulders, works on really positioning his body on those downfield balls where he can actually either jump, right? Use his hands and come down with the football, or use body positioning on the sidelines. If he works on that, we have something, because that's going to be the niche, right? That's the niche that he needs to fit in. We need that downfield big weapon. Now, again, there is some guys in this draft where if Thornton don't get his shit together, he's going to get replaced by some guys in this draft 100%, right? So, like, it's crunch time now. Crunch time. NFL shit, you know? So, here we go. Hey, man. You feel tears in my eyes, bro. I said, wow, he jumped. Finally. And this is all I've been waiting for. You know what I mean? Again, if you're going to have the 6'4" weapon and you're going to draft him to try to be the DK Metcalf guy that Geno had in Seattle, then you need a guy that's going to actually play like DK Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? DJ Metcalf is an athletic freak, and he jumps out the gym, big dog. You know what I'm saying? He jumps out the gym. So that's what you need to do. Hold up. Not another one of the family in here. Postman, what's going on with you, big dog? Appreciate you for being here. Auburn War Eagle. Drake May for MVP. I ain't mad at you. I mean, if they gave it to him, so be it. So be it, bro. I mean, they got the best record in the NFL. Well, no, they don't. Do they? No, they don't. They don't. Shit. But what he's done has been nice. I don't know about that. I mean, personally, I'd give it to Stafford this year. But you know, Mayer had a nice day. Cedric Jackson got in there. Genty had some catches, which will increase for next year. Thornton, 2 catches. Lockett, a catch and a touchdown. That was pretty nice. We didn't get no Besh because Besh was hurt. Okay, buddy. You tired. I know. Yeah, we didn't get any of that. But no Besh because he was hurt. But okay, let's see some Thornton. Let's see what he's worked on in these weeks that he's been off, right? And that's what we talked about. I love talking ball, man. Love talking this football shit with y'all, because every time we either have a premonition about something, we talk about something, usually we come back and connect the dots to see if it came true. When Thornton got benched a couple weeks ago, and a lot of people were like, well, why is he not playing and all that? We came out here. We said, we seen enough of Thornton, bro. I mean, Thornton has been playing since week 1. He got benched in like week 8, week 9. So it's like we see 9 straight weeks of him and what he can and cannot do. Him maybe sitting down, either you can say rehabbing whatever he had, or just sitting down and maybe learning some things. It might help him in the long run. You know what I mean? To understand the complexities of the game and understand what he needed to do and what he was not doing before. You know what I mean? So it might have helped. We'll see. I mean, maybe he has some more catches, some more flashes this next game that makes us feel something. You know what I mean? Maybe we can do that. So, oh yeah, bro. I know Derrick Henry has fumbled a lot this year, but that man, that's a Hall of Famer to me, bro. That's a Hall of Famer now. Like, for me personally, we can go going all day on this running back shit. Like, me personally, Derrick Henry is a Hall of Famer. But he's not like on the level of Hall of Fame that I think. Well, how can I say it? Like, I don't think he's Adrian Peterson though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put that high regard. Adrian Peterson, the LaDainian Tomlinsons. I don't know if he's on that scale. If he's that, Hall of Fame is Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're gonna be like, but like differences of running backs and who's who and like where's in the room. Like, I think he's Hall of Fame, but I don't know if he's like LT Adrian Peterson Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I feel like he's more. There's a name that's in. There's a name that let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna say it, but I don't want to butcher the name. Now I'm gonna make sure that he is a Hall of Famer. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's more like an Eddie George type of Hall of Famer to me. Now that might sound stupid, but I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at. Right? Because them other like Adrian and LT, like they were fucking dominant, bro. Like and Derek is dominant, right? But like in them times, just to me, and maybe I was tripping, but like there was undisputed, like that's the best running back in the NFL, period. Right? Like period. That's the guy. And maybe it's the era that we're in because there's so many talented guys, but like Derrick Henry has had the years where you're like, yeah, he's been that. But as far as like who we think of, like there's been multiple other guys. Like you talk about Saquon, you talk about like all these other guys that have popped up that kind of overshadow the era. So maybe that's where I'm looking at. But either way, I still think he's a Hall of Famer though. Just lose, baby, one more game. Yep, number one pick style. Just lose. That's all we need. Now, yeah, he used to kill us. I'll tell you that. That boy Jamal Charles used to kill us. Shit, I wish they had Jamal Charles next week. No cap. So we can go ahead and get this loss. Because Pacheco not doing it. And you know what's so crazy? You say that about Jamal Charles, right? You say that about Jamal Charles, and the Chiefs have the opportunity to draft Jeremiah Love. Don't want that, right? I definitely don't want them doing that. So you better hope they win too. Ruin their that can ruin their draft stock and hopefully not get him. But now looking in, right? Let's look at the Giants. Let's look at the Giants info real quick and see what they did. Honestly, looking at them, they didn't do anything like too crazy except for Wan'Dale Robinson, bro. Like, but we struggle against slot receivers anyway. You know what I mean? When it comes to slot receivers and struggling against them, like that's what we're gonna do because we don't have no slot corner. We tried Greedy Vance, and hopefully Greedy Vance was the guy, but he's been struggling as of late. Right? Struggling as of late. You looking, Jackson Dart was 22 of 30. He didn't have a pass TD, bro. Like he didn't have no pass TDs. You know, Tyrone Tracy only had 14 attempts for 62 yards, bro. So like it wasn't nothing crazy on that portion. Jackson Dart. See, this is where like you start to get him, and you're like, okay, 9 for 48 with the rushing. That's different, right? 9 for 48 with the rushing is where you can look and be like, that's where he killed you. And she's talking about next week. Can't that Aluakin guy run and scramble as well? If he can run and scramble, we're going to struggle. You know what I mean? We're gonna run and scramble. But 2 touchdowns for Jackson Dart on the ground, you know, and he just killed us. Now, y'all saw the D line. Look, either way it goes, bro, and we're gonna talk about the Max thing to end this thing off as well. But yesterday was in full effect what we've talked about forever. If Max is not on the field, there is no pressure at all to speak of. No pressure. Was Tyree Wilson? Did Tyree Wilson play? Did he take a snap? Did he even take a snap? Right? I don't even know that. Now, yesterday, I will say this. It might have been quiet, but Malcolm Koonce had a pretty good game. He had 8 pressures yesterday. He had himself a sack. He's been kind of getting, like, quietly, but surely he's actually been getting himself back to form in the later part of this season. Malcolm Koonce has been playing a little bit better each game. So I will say that, right? I will say that, and I give credit where credit is due because earlier in the season, I was like, bro, where the hell is Malcolm Koonce? We not playing over Charles Snowden, right? But that's to say, hey, I believe in Koonce's talent that much, right? I believe in Koonce's talent that much where we're not playing over Charles Snowden. I get disappointed. But over the past couple weeks, he's been in there. He's been doing his thing, bro. He's been doing his thing. Like I said, 8 pressures yesterday, 1 sack. Malcolm has been getting back to form. If we can retain Malcolm, yes. But what I will say is this. I would like to retain Malcolm, but he is not the end-all be-all. I'm getting him, and he is going to have to fight for his spot with either a rookie or somebody that we sign. There's no more like just handing like, oh, we re-signed Malcolm and we're just handing Malcolm the other side to Max. We're not doing that this year. This year, there needs to be competition on that side. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to re-sign Kuntz, but he is not the end-all be-all. He's going to probably have to compete with some guys, bro, because this year was kind of a wash for him. Now we understand that he was hurt, but either way, that comes with competition for next year, which could end up getting us the best results that we can have, right? Doesn't matter, man. Like if we can have a good rotation of a D-line, that's what we need. We need good rotation of D-line. So, but speaking of D-line, Adam Butler was out yesterday, so we never got to see what Adam Butler was going to do. You know, he ended up getting hurt, so prayers up. But again, did Tyree Wilson play? Did he? Did he take a snap? Like, it's like, dog, we get to talk about these things. We get to always hoping that guys produce and do these things. But when you look at it, we have to call spades at this point. Remember in the offseason, we heard all these reports from training camp about Tyree Wilson. And now look, Max not even on the field, bro. I can't even tell you if the man played. Can't even tell you if the man played, bro. Man just got out there and got cardio in, got pushed around. That's it. Right? There's 60 minutes of getting pushed around by other grown men and running around. That's all he did. It's over for me. It's over for me. If it was me, I know I ain't going to trade him. I know that. I just know there's no trade bait that I can even dangle out there that has Tyree Wilson's name on it. It tanked the shit. Can't even do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell y'all right now, bro. For me, plain and simple. Soon as the goddamn game ends on Sunday. Hey, Tyree, go ahead, bro. This in your locker. Go ahead. There's a trash can right there. Pack all that shit up. You're getting cut after this. It's over. You're getting cut. I don't want to hear no other solutions after that, bro. For my man, it's done for me. We not gonna get no trade capital. We not finna get no type of anything for Tyree Wilson. We're never gonna get the value back. Never, right? And nobody's gonna trade for that. You think an NFL coach will look at that film and say that's somebody I want to trade actual capital for? Fuck no. So what I'm gonna do, bro, I'm not even gonna waste my time. Cut him. Get him out. There's no way, shape, or form he should be taking up a roster spot over guys that we can bring in the draft or even in free agency that would be more hungry and do better. I'm good, right? Like there's certain guys, bro, you just got to cut your damn losses. You just got to cut the losses sometimes, bro. Instead of trying to sit there and salvage some things just to salvage it and say, hey, look at me. I don't throw anything away. I don't waste anything. Hey, shit, if I'm John Spytek, I didn't pick you. It's cutthroat of the business. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a cutthroat of the business. Now, I can speak like I'm a fan, but we look at it from all sides and angles on this show. We don't just look at it from just like, fan perspective and that. As a player, how can you defend yourself and how can you sit there and say that somebody will be wrong in that decision? Let's look at the stats, right? We pull up the stats on Tyree Wilson. If somebody be like, man, how could you say that about Tyree, man? You cut him? How dare you? Okay, well, let's look at the stats. Let's see if there's anything salvageable that we can have right here, right? Let's look. Let's look at the film, right? Is anything salvageable up here, right, that we can look at? Fuck no. No. There's nothing salvageable. You can't sit there and be like, man, if this just coach gets his hands on him, he can do this. Or like, no. Cut your losses, bro. Get rid of them. You feel what I'm saying? Bring in somebody more hungry that maybe you can mold better. That's where I'm at. Because at this point where we are, it's not going to matter if you cut losses with him, bro. We're rock bottom. Who cares? Right? Who cares? Who cares and this is where some of y'all, right, where I don't know if it's maybe my people that's up in this show, right? But maybe some in the nation that might see this later. This is where some of y'all need to get this out your minds. Y'all need to stop caring about what the media or like what people are going to say about the Raiders. They already think we're dog water, right? There is no way you're going to sit there and tell me, oh man, like what people are going to say we suck as an organization. So they say we suck already. Nobody is sitting there saying the Raiders are a pristine organization. Nobody's saying that. Right? Like if you search up the word Raiders on any social media site, it's slander. So get it out your minds that we need to do everything cookie cutter so everybody will like us. Well, stop it. Stop it. Who cares? They're going to talk shit when we cut Tyree Wilson. Oh, Raiders cut former first round pick. You know the story. Who cares? What has he done? They don't watch the games. Like, there's so many times people care about opinions from people that don't actually follow or watch the Raiders. Who cares, bro? You know what I'm saying? If they don't watch the games and they ain't following the games and they're really tripping about, oh, man, the Raiders are a shitty organization. They cut their former first round pick. Hey, bro, did you watch him? That's my next question for everybody, right? Because them bots and shit on Twitter, or like, you know, just people that just talk out their ass to try to get something to say, like, that's always my next question. Did you watch it? No, I didn't watch it, but the Raiders are okay. Then shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. You know what are we saying, dog? What are we saying? Right? Talking to a motherfucker yesterday about the draft. He's sitting there telling me, "Oh man, hey, bro, I'm gonna." You know, the Raiders are going to do this. This is just what's going to happen, man, because they've been doing this since week 9. I'm like, hey, bro, like, have you watched the games? Nah, bro, I just know this is what they're doing because it just looks like that. Bro, please stop talking to me, dog. Please stop talking to me, bro. Like, what the fuck are you saying to me, bro? What are you saying to me? There's nowhere, there's nothing that you can say to me. Now, real quick, I forgot. I was supposed to send the link to somebody, but I'm sitting over here talking to y'all, and we just having a conversation. But I'm gonna try to send him the link now, and if he joins, great. I hopefully, hey, my dog. I apologize. I'm just sitting here talking and rambling and shit, so sometimes I get lost in the ramble. But I'm gonna send this link to him real quick. Hopefully, he can join this last little portion of the show. Hold on. Here we go. Before we start talking about something that I really want to talk about, which is the draft and our positioning, right? The draft and our positioning and what we should do. As we're waiting for our guy, I think I just saw him right here. I just sent you the link, bro. But hey, shout out to my guy, Sucker Repeller Man in the building, man. Appreciate you for tapping in, bro, as always. We should have traded him this past trade deadline. Man, bro, even if somebody wanted like a 6th or 7th round pick, I don't care. Use it, grab it. I don't care what it is. You know what's crazy? I thought I posted this and I never did. That's wild, bro. But either way it goes, man. I don't know if somebody would ever even want to trade for him. You know what I mean? Who the hell would even want to trade for this man? Oh yeah. We getting joined by the guy, man. So real quick, let me post this because I thought I posted this before the show and I never did, so it doesn't even matter this one. But you already know what it is, man. We getting joined by my dog co-host from Blunts and Breakdowns, man. We're gonna sit here and talk. When we talk draft talk, definitely, you know, he wanted to insert himself into the draft talk, of course. Now, joined by none other than my guy, man. Mike Velli in the building, man. What's going on,
What's
big
good,
dog?
bro? What's good, bro?
Man, what's happening with you?
You already know.
Feeling
man.
good.
We celebrate over here, dog. We celebrate, dog. Number 1. Hey,
I'm
what's
feeling
that
good.
Hey, number 1.
I'm
we
feeling
here.
good, man. I'm feeling
Sure.
mad good, man. I got baby Rundown with me. We over here celebrating, man. I might even get that number 1 hat from SpongeBob, man, when that
Yes,
mother
sir.
was wearing that goddamn whole
Yes,
thing,
sir.
man. It's about to be nasty.
Hey, little rundown. Just know, this for you. This for you.
Hey,
This for
you know,
your future.
I thought about this real quick for my people, man. I thought about this. Everybody, you already know about Baby Rundown, right? The honorary co-host, always, right?
Yeah.
Well, I said, damn, what if this is the start of how we get good, and then when he gets older, all he knows is the Raiders being good. But I'm like, boy, you don't even know what it took. You don't even know what it took to get to that fucking point, bro. Who knows?
Rundown for him to be over here like, I built this shit. Me, my friend.
Boy, you ain't know the struggle, boy. That would be beautiful though. If this is the start of the Raiders getting good and that's all he knows, that's what I'm with.
Hey,
That's what I'm with.
Hey, we had to go through all the bumps and bruises so that the children can thrive, and you know, all they know is positivity. That's the goal, bro.
Yep. Hey, so talk to us, bro. I've been talking, you know, for the last hour, but talk to us. Tell us how you feel, bro. Give us your perspective. You know what I mean? I ain't really talking about the game. It's more about like, what we saw and how we feel going forward.
Man, we in the driver's seat now, bro. Like this is a surreal moment. Obviously, we still got one more week, but we know what it's gonna be. And more than likely, when we make that shit happen, it's gonna be a surreal moment, bro. Every year, like you said, as podcasters, as content creators, we've been saying for years now, we need a fucking quarterback. Please draft a quarterback. Get this guy. Go get CJ. Go get Jaden. Go get Shador. We've been saying, go get these quarterbacks, bro, and they ain't been listening. And it's crazy to see all these teams that, in my opinion, didn't deserve it because they didn't know what the fuck they was doing. Shout out Chicago. Obviously, they fucking winning right now. But most of the teams didn't know what the fuck they was doing with these picks as of late. And it's a bittersweet feeling knowing now, like, we're going to get to see our regime. We're going to see Spytek, Brady, whoever the coach may be, over there at these pro days in the future, popping up with these quarterbacks like, yeah, motherfucker, like, hey, just know.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch. We'll be in touch, bro. Like, it's a great feeling, bro. It's a great feeling. Like, we in the driver's seat damn near.
That's what I want. I mean, look, and I didn't tell people this, but even with a win yesterday, we're still a top 2 pick. Even with a win. Like, so if we win, we're still going to be a second overall pick, which don't have to be too bad, right? Don't have to be too bad. Because you never know, right? Like, say the Jets wanted to trade up a haul and they trade up for Fernando. Well, shit, I'll take Dante to slide to me. That's all good, right? That's fine, right? So all I wanted was just a top 2 pick. That's what I wanted. You know what I mean? Lock that shit in, because once we lock that in, now we understand what we can do. So I'm right with you, dog. I'm right with you. So, like, I mean, as far as yesterday, is there anything that you saw that you were like, now we're obviously tanking?
I want to say that that kick return for sure. That was the
that was bad.
That right there. I was just like, okay.
Because we just scored, and buddy, and I looked at Giants Twitter, there was like Deontay Banks hasn't done some shit like that in I don't know how long.
Hey, bro, the biggest highlight of the game though, besides that Deontay Banks kick return, was fucking. Hey, bro, Jameis tripping on Jamal Adams, bro. That shit was funny.
What's going on, bro? Like, what was
bro,
that?
I was like, what is going on?
Hey, I would pay to watch that.
Hey, bro, celebrity boxing or some shit.
So pay-per-view Jameis versus Jamal Adams. Yes, need it. But I'm with you, Dominique. I want number 1, bro. At this point, I want number 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, hey, I don't know if you saw this real quick, but did you see the clip of Jamarcus like circulating around?
Oh yeah. When he was his message to whoever gets picked first overall. Yeah, I seen that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
What tripped me out is like the comments, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. They got real disrespectful with Jamarcus Russell, bro. But I will say this: it was the right message. I just can't agree with the messenger, bro. Like, it's not the right messenger. Like,
I'm gonna be real, bro. Hey. Anybody that's there and is like in his circumstance where I was like, yeah, you listen to this motherfucker. This motherfucker fucked his shit off.
Hey, yeah, I would have respected him more if he would have just straight up said, "Don't do what I did. Do the opposite of what I did."
It's so many words. Hey, Dominique, bro, I'm gonna be real, and we'll play it or I'll link it in here, bro. But I'm gonna be real, Nick. He didn't say nothing crazy, bro. He sat there and was like, "Hey, no, you gotta make sure the team you going to, they need you, so you got to make sure you're a leader. You know, make sure you in your playbook hard, do these things. Like that's the shit he was saying. Everybody underneath
that have to be locked in. Like, no matter what, stay locked in, because there's gonna be some positivity. There's gonna be some negativity. No matter what, stay locked in. Stay focused on the goal.
Everybody underneath was like, "Fuck you, Jamarcus." Like, "Fuck you, shut up." Like, just because we got the number 1 overall pick, you want to talk now? I'm like, bro, he's not saying anything fucking crazy, bro. Like, he's saying some real shit from experience. Like, I fucked my chance up. I'm telling you, like, what I would have done, what you need to do, bro. Like, I like that. I was with it, me personally.
Yeah.
But you know how Raider fans get. They was all under that
trigger warning, bro.
Nah, yeah. They wanted. They was like, especially, they was like, Fernando don't need to hear that from you. I was like, no.
Hey, a whole lot of PTSD, bro, in the fan base, bro. It's PTSD for real.
Dog, that shit was funny.
Motherfuckers having flashbacks and shit.
Yeah, no, real talk, bro. Real talk. He looked clean too. I will say that. My boy looked clean. You know, it looked like he ain't on that shit no more. It looked like he got a little life together type shit. So that looked good. That looked good. I'm always happy for shit like that. I know some people don't be happy for shit like that, but like when you clean your goddamn life up, bro, the way how he was going, like I'm cool. I'm cool
bro,
with that.
Because you can see when somebody's going downhill, and like they at rock bottom, bro. Like I'm glad to see like he turning it around, and he doing something positive with his life.
Yeah, 100%. So now since we talk about quarterback, right? Jamarcus is here. That's where what time it is, bro. I didn't say it, but I'm gonna say it now. Anybody that's sitting here telling me to entertain some like veteran shit over drafting somebody, I'm not doing it. It's time to draft a quarterback, bro. This is what you tank for. This is what you get this pick for. You know what I mean? To draft a guy. So where you at, bro? Tell him.
You already know, man. I'm going with 20-year-old phenom. I'm going Dante Moore, bro. That's my QB1. That's my QB1. If I had the choice, that's who I'm believing in.
That's where I'm at too, bro. That's where I'm at too. Look, and this is where I'm at. Like Brady has said in his timeline, he don't want quarterbacks playing early, right? He said, I don't want quarterbacks playing early. Dante Moore fits that timeline more.
Yeah.
Than Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. And at 20 years old, and with the arm talent that he has, he's not really a project, bro. It's more so get acclimated, build up more muscle. You definitely build up more muscle mass so that you can be ready to go.
That's where I don't understand where some people were saying that, bro. Some people are like, he's a project. I'm like, project? Like, he can throw the fucking ball. Like, projects are like Anthony Richardson and shit.
The most talented. Bro, since we have these conversations all the time. Obviously, when we break down the film or even behind the scenes when we talk about it, I have been saying since the summer, maybe even before the summer, I was saying Dante Moore is CJ 2.0. And if I'm being honest, I'm a big CJ Stroud guy. I was huge on drafting CJ pre-draft. I think he got a stronger arm than CJ.
He might. I've seen a couple throws where he's driving it downfield. Where I was like, that's a little more strength, you know what I mean, than CJ has. But what I see, like, again, with this offseason is really gonna test like football acumen, because like if you're gonna tell me that Dante Moore is a project, like then we're not talking about like what a project actually is. Like Trey Lance was a fucking project. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's a project.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson, that's a project. Josh Allen was a fucking project.
Yeah, Raider Way asked, "Are you worried that Moore could turn into Trey Lance?" Not necessarily. I don't think so. I think he already surpassed that. No disrespect to Trey Lance, but I think he surpassed that. Like,
my fear is that his floor is like he's Teddy Bridgewater. That'd be my floor. Like that would be my fear, that he'd be fucking Teddy Bridgewater. You know what I mean? But like other than that, like that's my only fear. Like if you're talking about like who do you turn into, like you don't want him to turn into, like it would be that. I'd be like, that would be my fear he turns into. But at the highest of his peak, bro, at the highest of what he can be, it's who the fuck does he play like, bro? Because I like CJ too, but CJ's only in his third year. It's like
another person I'll say, like, and I know that comparison gets thrown often, but another one just I'll say is maybe maybe a Joe, I guess.
I'm gonna give you one, bro. I'm gonna give you one right now, and you may not agree with me, but I don't know why I see it. Fucking Matty Ice, bro.
Ooh, okay.
Matty. I kind of see some Matt Ryan, dog. And for me personally, hey, Matt Ryan won an MVP. All right, so say what you want.
I like Matt Ryan.
It's cool, bro. Matt Ryan was cold. He was nice.
He was definitely an above average quarterback. Like I wouldn't say he was in the greats, but you get me. He was borderline top 10 every year or top 10.
Yeah. So what I would say is like he can juice it up. You know what I'm saying? Juiced up Matt Ryan type shit. Now if he can juice up Matt Ryan's career, right? Because if you just look at Matt Ryan's career just like as a totality, you like that's a good fucking career, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like he probably
honestly, I I feel like that's like a floor comparison though. But I hear what you're saying, but I don't know.
I'm
I
talking
feel like
about the
they're
way
a
he
little
played.
more.
Not like
He still run a little bit though. He run a little more than Matt would.
Matt when he was younger ran. We thinking about like old Matt. We think like young
Yeah.
Matt. Young Matt was diamond. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like, remember when they got him and it was like him and Julio was kind of in the prime together? And them motherfuckers they was diamond, bro. Yeah. They was back in the day. Now, old Matt, when Matt got old a little bit, you feel me? It was like he ain't got all that mobility and shit. But I'm just talking about the way he plays. Not like I don't want his career, but Dante Moore throwing and the way he play, I can see Matt Ryan. I ain't gonna cap.
Okay.
Now, juice up the fucking career for sure. You feel what I'm saying? Juice up their career for sure. And we sitting there MVP, multiple Super Bowls, and we can do that. Now people talking about Mendoza, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is where I'm at, and I think this is where, Mike's at. I like the upside more. Yeah, I like the upside way more, bro, where it's like going into the future, we'll have the better, it's going to be better. But, my guy says Mendoza has no major flaws.
Mm-hmm.
There is a flaw. There are flaws, bro.
Yeah.
There are flaws. His eyes drop when pressure comes like a lot. That's a flaw. You can't do that in the league, bro. You're gonna get sacked. You throwing a fucking panic pick, bro. Like that. And he does that sometimes. Now the mobility is better than what I thought it was, because he's running away from Ohio State motherfuckers. So I will say, like, okay, like, yeah, that's a little better than what I thought, because I thought he had Jared Goff mobility, and we see what Jared Goff is. But there are flaws, bro. Like he don't handle pressure well. He don't. I don't think his arm is the strongest of arm, but like handling pressure well is not his greatest thing.
I'll just say I've definitely seen over time some real questionable throws where he can be accurate at times, but also there's some pretty bad throws where he's behind the receiver and barely misses being picked. Either the corner drops it or it goes past both of them. And it's like, man, in the league, you throw shit like that, like that's going the other way. If you don't fix that, that's going the other way.
Certain ones do. Like if you look at Matt Ryan, the way he moves around the pocket, the way he handles pressure when it comes, that's nice. I saw multiple times yesterday. Shit, Brock. I got to give Brock Purdy some flowers, bro. You know what I mean? Brock Purdy, this motherfucker, bro, has turned himself into one of them guys, man. Multiple times there's pressure in Brock's face, and he getting that thing off. And Brock 5'11", so it's like, you're some of them handle pressure well.
Hey, one of them touchdowns, bro. He toyed with the defense in the red zone. That shit was cold. I was like, all right, bro.
Yeah, it was hard.
I already call you a game manager, but that was nice. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was nice.
I've been talking shit about Purdy before, but like the way he's playing this year, the way he's playing going into the playoffs, they scary, bro. The Niners are scary.
You know why though? It's because he see Mac Jones right behind him, so he's like, yeah, nah, I can't fuck around and bullshit.
Around, coach. I know Brock is higher, taller than 5'11", but I'm just fucking around. But for sure, no. Every prospect has his flaws. Like even with Dante, like we gonna see on Texas Tech, 100%. We gonna see on Texas Tech how they look and what his shit is. I mean, and it's only 1 year of tape, so we don't know, right? I'm not saying that Dante don't have his flaws either, but I'm saying as far as like going forward, the ceiling and what you think they can be as far as like and their talent and multiplying the guys around them. I think maybe Mike agrees that Dante has the higher ceiling on that. Higher athletic ceiling as well. And we got to look, and this is how I look at it. I'll let Mike go ahead. When it comes to throwing the football, right? Throwing the football, don't give me no stats. Talk about throwing the football. You watch Mendoza, you watch Dante. They're kind of comparable right now, right? As far as arm talent, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of comparable as far as arm talent. But you got to think about this. Dante's only 20. So if he's already comparable to Mendoza now, what can he be like in 2 years with good coaching and actual good coaching? So who knows?
That's real, bro. And he won't even turn 21 until after the draft, bro. He get drafted, he can't fucking have a beer. He can't have a shot. He can't have none of that. You get me? Like,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Kid, man.
Like,
You're doing this as a kid, bro. He been playing college ball since he was 17.
Since he was 17, bro. Since he was 17, and that's where I can get behind that. He has maturity about him, right? That I can fuck with. If you watch any of Dante Moore interviews, you like, this motherfucker got some maturity about him. You know what I mean? He's got some shit. And if you watch him, you wouldn't believe the man 20. To be honest with you, you know what I mean? Wouldn't believe man 20. Yes, it does, Casanova. Yes, the fuck it does.
We haven't drafted a
yes,
rookie quarterback in the first round in almost 20 plus years, bro.
Yeah, yes, it does.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
it matters, bro, because this is for the future, bro.
And it matters for your timeline, bro. And it matters for your timeline. If you tell me that a man that we just drafted that has immense talent but just needs to sit down for a little bit, right? And he's gonna get his first snaps when he's 22, right? Think about that, 22. Oh yeah, I can rock that. You know what I'm saying? I can rock that, bro. Because then at that point, like he's still fresh, many years to go. I don't know how old Mendoza is, so I'm not sitting here making that type of argument. But it's just our timeline, right?
I believe 22 or 23. I think 22.
I think Mendoza's pretty young. He's not old. He's not like 25 or something like that. So he's either way, he's got it. But it's just talking again, ceiling, right? How good? If Mendoza's this good right now at 22, how good can Moore be in 2 years from now? That's just where we're at. That's just what we say. Now, NorCal. Mendoza, I may be biased though.
Hey, that's fair, bro. Hey, I get why people like him. He's a good quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's good enough. You get me? Is he good enough to take us over the top?
Over the hump.
Let's keep in mind. Over the hump. Let's keep in mind here. When you're drafting in the top 5, let alone number 1, you're looking for your savior, bro. You're a franchise that needs saving. Do you believe him to truthfully be the savior, guy to change everything? Have us up there competing like that, looking like Drake May had the Patriots, like Jaden had Washington last year, like Caleb has the Bears right now. Do you believe that he's going to do that? I don't know.
That would be the question. Now, look, for me, oh shit. Now, right away, first of all, I'd be throwing a pitchfork somewhere if we fucked around and didn't do that. I'll tell you right now. But bro, fucking stupid if we don't. But if we do, if we are forced to take something other than a quarterback, right? Like if you're just telling me like we're forced, then it's gonna be Ruben Bain. This is what it's gonna be. I'm taking Ruben
first
Bain.
overall. Yeah, it's gotta be Bain.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I think we all. I mean, there's some people still shouting that Arvell Reese over Bain shit. Not me.
No,
I'm taking Ruben Bain.
Yeah, either Bain or now if somebody's willing to give us hella picks, you get me to move up. Then hey, I might fuck around, move back, and I might look at one of them receivers, bro.
Maybe yeah. Depends who we get at quarterback though. Again,
Yeah.
That'd be the whole thing. Because who the fuck gonna throw him the ball? And shit, we gonna have to go out there and try out the throw the ball.
Yeah, at that point, we're gonna have to hope for a miracle. Hey, hit up Cincinnati. What the fuck's going on?
You know what I'm saying?
We just got or some shit.
I heard that shit about Baltimore. What they need? What you need, man? Point. But it's like I just get the rookie at this point. Build around your guy. G Ward. Yeah. What's the deal, big dog? Who would you rather have? Moore, who's Stroud, probably. Jordan Love, or Mendoza, who's Cousins Golf? Oh, I'm taking Jordan Love or Stroud. I'll tell you who I want, not more because I'm sick of slower quarterbacks in the speed demon defense in the NFL. 100%. Now let's take it even further now, because now that we have these picks secured, we can really talk deeper conversations. What quarterbacks of Mendoza's archetype right now in the NFL are having huge success? And this is not like to make a point, like it's a question, right? Like it's just a question. So what quarterbacks do we know that are Mendoza's archetype, how he plays, the type of quarterback he is, that are having success? that are having, you know, real sustained success, playoff
Honestly,
success, leading their teams over the hump.
honestly, the only one I would have said would have been Jared Goff, really. But this year, they ain't did much. And it shows that they're those type of quarterbacks are system quarterbacks, but they're coach dependent, bro.
I look at Sam. Would you say Sam Darnold? Maybe is he in the archetype?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Sam Darnold's in that. I would say he's in the Mendoza archetype. Fuck no, not Josh Allen. Fuck no.
Nah.
Josh Allen is a
no.
alien
Nah,
compared to.
I wouldn't say Stafford. I wouldn't say Stafford.
No, because you can say Stafford don't move.
No, Stafford different.
You can move. You can add Stafford in because Stafford don't move. Then the arm talent is different. The arm talent's fucking different.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know about that. The arm talent is different.
That's where maybe it is different, but Stafford does not.
Stafford's an elite quarterback. That's where I'm like, Stafford ain't a system quarterback, bro. He is the system.
As far as quarterback move,
hey, there's a difference in being a system quarterback and being the system. You get me? I want a quarterback where they build the system around you, what you're good at.
What? He does have Sean McVay. It's fucking hard. It's hard, but
yeah.
Stafford's an outlier. You can maybe say outlier. So right now we got Sam Darnold. You got Jared Goff. What other quarterback can you name? Yeah, definitely. Purdy? No, he's not. No, he's not Purdy, bro. No. You just watch what Purdy did yesterday. No, he's not that. Penix. Penix is in that.
Or well,
Penix can't move.
Yeah, that's true.
Penix can't move. So I mean, you would say like he's in that. That's 3. We got 3. Bro, there's 32 teams. Y'all telling me we can only think of 3 guys? I mean,
yeah, bro. And let's be real. The most successful one was Jared Goff, bro. Yeah, he made it to a Super Bowl, but how many points he scored in that Super Bowl?
There's got to be better ones. Hold on. Starting QBs in NFL right now. Hold on. Let me see that, bro. There's got to be some other ones we're forgetting. He's not Baker Mayfield, right? He's not Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, no.
Because Baker Mayfield can move, and he gets up out of there. So this is we're really got to go in.
Hey, I'm Coach. I hear you about that Super Bowl being rigged. The only thing I'm saying is the only reason Jared Goff even made that Super Bowl was because of blatant miss fucking pass interference. If it wasn't for that missed pass interference, bro, they wouldn't have gone to the Super Bowl.
Okay. So we'll do it like this. These are the quarterbacks that I think probably Mendoza resembles more. Shit, it's so funny. Look at Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers. Are you talking about starting quarterbacks right now? Fucking who's this other dude? Who's this? Jared Goff, right? So that's 2. Sam Darnold. Okay, that's 3. There's 4, bro. Jacoby Brissett, 4. Kirk Cousins, 5. Out of all them dudes, bro, like, be real. Do you like any of them?
Maybe Sam. Maybe.
Nobody like Sam, yeah. Maybe Sam. But Sam.
That's also because I'm an SC fan. There's some bias right
The beginning.
Well, other than that, I don't know, bro.
The beginning was rough. Now we look at the quarterbacks of Dante Moore's archetype, right? Now you look at the quarterbacks of his archetype. Now you're looking at the guys, right? Now we can get into the CJ Stroud. Okay, right? Do I say Joe? Would you say Joe? Is he in there?
I think Joe, bro.
I can see Joe. I don't think, I can see Joe. I can see Joe. You know what? I'm going to put this in here too. You're going to be mad, but I don't think you should be mad if you say this name. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's a good fucking quarterback. I don't care what nobody tells me, bro. I like Dak.
That's fair.
I like
That's fair.
And seeing what Dak does with weaponry, I'll take that all day and night. Shit, if Cowboys had a defense, we might have a different story this year.
Hey, he always has the run. There's a couple years where he has the run for MVP.
Saying, so like you look now, we got 3 names. You got CJ Stroud. You add Dak Prescott in there. Right, Dak Prescott's a good fucking quarterback to me. You know, you add in, who else can we add in? Let's look at just the AFC. All right, let's look at the AFC.
Joe.
Is he in that Trevor Lawrence type of category? You would say like talent wise, like Trevor Lawrence was like a highly touted prospect. So you would say like no. But as far as competing in our division, he's not the talent of Justin Herbert, but he's way fucking better than Bo Nix. Tell you that right now.
What do you think? Like a Herbert?
Yeah, I think he's a Herbert light because he ain't got Herbert's arm talent, bro. I'll tell you that right now. As much as I fucking loathe Justin Herbert, like he's talented. Justin Herbert got some shit to him.
Yeah.
He just get excuses like a motherfucker. I've never seen somebody get that many excuses.
Yeah,
but
see, I'm trying to think teams. Other teams. Shit.
I'm just looking at our division. Like he don't play like Patrick, right? Like he's not Patrick. Nobody's Patrick.
Couple of the arm angles, but nah, I don't know about.
It's more Justin Herbert-ish.
Yeah.
More Justin Herbert-ish. You know, where it's like you can say that. Fuck, bro. Casanova, do you really think that Dante Moore and Trey Lance play the same? Now you can say the limited starts, yes, but as far as play style, no, they don't play the same at all. At all. Everyone said Shador not athletic too. This is not the same. This is not the same. It's not the same. Mendoza is not even as athletic as Shador. Let's just keep that a bean. He's not. Shador can move. I mean, it's been proven as the games have gone on with the Browns, Shador can move in the NFL. I don't know if Mendoza's doing what I'm seeing Shador do as far as in the pocket move around. See, I'm with G Ward, bro. You know, you give your receivers that time to open, move around, buy that time. You know what I mean? And all that extra. Now, look, if you have a system like the 49ers do, where it's kind of predicated on the timing and all that, you can work with it. But even thinking about last night, bro, Purdy had to do a lot of shit off schedule yesterday, bro. A lot. He had to make shit happen. It's just when you get into this portion of the season, bro, your quarterback got to make shit shake at this point. It ain't about timing.
Yeah.
It ain't about, you know what I mean? Can he throw this route on time and on open? It's about how, you know, what plays can you make?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh my God. Yeah, Casanova, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Right? Mendoza more athletic than Moore? Come on, Dominique.
Honestly, he did use his feet quite a bit in the season. I'll give him credit. He did.
He's more athletic. That don't mean he's more athletic. Remember, we didn't see CJ Stroud run at all, and people were questioning if the man can do it until Georgia. Right? Like, it's just that shit don't mean that you more athletic. It just means you.
Dante has a shot. Yeah, Dante has a shot to show some this week against Texas Tech, bro.
Yeah, bro. I cannot see it. I can't, like, just from eye test and watching them, because I've watched Dante Moore and Fernando both run in the open field off athletic eye test. Mike, you can tell. You think that Fernando more athletic than Dante Moore?
No. He got more wheels, bro. He's smart about it. He's not trying to fucking juke nobody and no shit like that. He's the quarterback, bro. He's get upfield. All right, cool. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
I got you, Dominic. They did it last week against JMU in the red zone. It was one of them runs. He ran it in. He ran it in last week. So he can, bro. I'm telling you, he just don't do it, bro. He just does not. Which again, I like quarterbacks that decide I just don't have to run. I will if I want to, but I just don't have
like
to.
That's why I say he like CJ in 2.0 to me, where CJ was the same way, where it's like, bro, I'm so good with my arm talent's so good. I trust my arm that much. I'm gonna beat you with my arm. I don't gotta use my leg.
Yeah, which is what I like. That's what I like. You know what I mean? I think he can. I just, you know, again, he just chooses not to fucking do it. I mean, you got the weaponry Oregon does. I mean, I ain't got to really run the ball like that either.
Yeah. The crazy part was he was putting up numbers this year, and his star receivers were out majority of the year. He just
now look, I'm gonna give Mendoza this, right? I'll give Mendoza this credit. Again, I've sat there and I've watched him rush against multiple other defenses where I'm like, I don't know if he got the speed for this. And he outruns some guys. Like Ohio State showed me a lot, right? It showed me a lot because Ohio State has athletes. They have guys on that defense they can run, you know. And he was running away for some guys. He was pulling away, so that's cool. This and I want to see that again against Alabama. You know what I mean? I want to see it again against Alabama. Where I struggle and what I want to know and this maybe we'll see it against Alabama. Maybe we'll see it against another team. What I want to see is when that pressure really gets going, right?
Mhm.
And they get to blitzing your ass and doing all this extra. What are you gonna do against this SEC type defense, bro? And I'm talking about the physicality of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we've been all the teams Mendoza has played, and this is not to say, oh, I don't like Mendoza, but you understand, Nation, we in a pristine position. We can look at all these quarterbacks and we scouting in real time, right? So it's like now I'm looking at him, bro. The physicality that he's about to play with Alabama, he ain't seen that shit yet. I'll tell you that right now. He has not seen that yet.
Yeah, I seen a statistic the other day, I believe it was that against the top, what was it, 6 of the top ranked teams that he played this year, he had a total of 6 touchdowns and 5 interceptions in those games, bro.
Now, you know, the one thing I can say about him, watching some, because, you know, I feel like I have watched every, like, big matchup he's played, right? Like, as far as Mendoza. I will say this. When he throws interceptions, them shits are usually like first quarter, first half type joints. And then for the rest of the game, he plays well. Like, so I will say, like, he don't be letting them type of he adjusts very well. I will say that. Where like he'll throw it, and this might be in the first half. It ain't nothing crazy, but it's like as the game goes on, he ain't putting that shit in harm's way no more. So I will say that. We'll say that.
Bro said Mendoza that Dante Moore has never played games with heavy pressure.
Penn State.
Indiana.
And he played well that game. That's just, you know, I want to see that matchup. I want to see that rematch. To be honest with you, that would be a great rematch.
Oh, yeah.
Because them two, I need to see that again, bro. I think Oregon, you know, they had a couple fumbles by other players, you know, in that game that kind of fucked them off in that game. But Mendoza played well down the stretch, you know, and he pulled that out. So
rematch, though.
I would love to see that rematch.
But Mendoza still got to get through Ty Simpson in Alabama.
100%. You know, and Dante got to handle his business against Texas Tech.
Yep.
You know, so it's a lot of hurdles to climb before we get to that. All we do is blame the O-line. QBs help O-line in today's NFL. How do you think Lamar Hurts, Daniels, Williams becomes great? It's not standing in the pocket. Yep. Raider fans are ignorant. They look at a trophy. Look, you got to move, bro. You know, you got to move. Now, I just want to see how he moves. Again, the scouting isn't done. Anybody that is sitting there and finishing their scouting now with more games to be played, right? Yeah. It's foolish.
This is at the moment.
Thank you. Yeah. We literally have like a game to be played in 2 days, right? I think that's the Ole Miss game, no? Or who plays on Wednesday?
I believe it's Ole Miss.
It's Ole Miss? Okay, yeah. I mean, the games are going to be played in like 4 days, bro. Like, so the scouting continues. You know, we still got to see.
And Thursday, that's the Dante Moore show, bro.
Exactly.
And from what I heard, there's gonna be some. There's gonna be a cool amount of Raider execs in the building for that one.
Yeah, and then we got the Rose Bowl with Ty and Fernando, bro. So like, it's a lot. Hey, first of all, shout out to my guy Jay. Just seen that in the building, man. Appreciate you for tapping in. Appreciate you getting in. But yeah, man, like. Now that we get to watch them in real time 4 days from now, I mean, that you add that to the list. I mean, shit, somebody could get out there and throw 3 interceptions and shit. You like, you know, like, no, I don't want to see that shit. Or it goes down to the wire and both quarterbacks play well. And you like, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't decide. Shit, Ty Simpson has a chance to play himself back into the first round. We talked about it on Rundown-U. He can play himself back into the first round. With the way if he continues his play, he will have to continue his play a little bit and see what go down there. But you know, we'll see what happens there. Texas Tech, man, what's the deal, bro? One of our guys from Rundown-U. What's going on? The only good Raiders is Texas Tech. I mean, right now, yeah, for sure. Hey, appreciate y'all for Caleb Williams, though. I mean, Caleb Rogers. Appreciate y'all for Caleb. Yeah. He's a beast. He's beastly. But we'll see what Texas Tech and them do. You know, we'll see what Texas Tech and them do. Hell no, Ty Simpson not gonna be a Raider. But you just saying for him to play himself back into that first round, right? See what people think. You know, maybe we get some more draft capital or something if we can't move back. But you know, now that we have a quarterback, we can look at what we can do for other draft positions too. Now, shit, before we get on out of here, man, anything you want to say to the people, man, before we do get on out of here, man, and we're gonna set up our show for tomorrow too, because we got some film to watch.
Yeah. Shit, man. Just enjoy the moment, man, and let's hope that they secure number one. That way, we control our destiny at that point. You get me? We're the star of the show. We're the ones making the ultimate decision on who's going to be our quarterback. We have the same ultimate.
I gotta watch some more David Bailey, man. I see that's another guy I've heard of. The edge class is deep this year in the draft, man. And there's some talent that we need to acquire to help Max out on that other side, bro. So David Bailey, I've heard of. Cassius Howell from Texas A&M is another one. You know, of course, me. I like that Ruben Bain.
That's the other thing. Speaking of Max, y'all got to chill out. All the trade rumor and all that. Chill out,
get on that, bro. I ain't even get on that. Let's talk about that before we get out of here real quick.
Yeah.
Let's tap on the Max thing. First of all, I told you this, bro. I told you this. Yes, the fans are tripping, but at the same time, he need to go sit his goddamn ass down somewhere, bro. Sit his goddamn ass down somewhere and cut the emotional shit out. Are you over here posting shit on Instagram? You doing all this extra, bro? Like, why? Why? You're causing the stir. Unless you actually want to get the fuck up out of here, then that's different. But if you're just doing all this because you're mad in the moment, and then a couple days from now, Max is gonna wake up and be like, "Oh fuck, I shouldn't have did that." Then yeah, bro, it's dumb. You should not be doing it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they did say he's back in the building today.
Case in point. If you were just gonna be back in the fucking building, bro, what the fuck was the point of you making a scene, leaving, right, and then fucking posting that shit the day of the game? Be real, Max, bro. You know what you're doing, bro. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. I didn't like when he did that, bro. I didn't like that he did that.
Yeah, like I understood where he was coming from, but it's like, bro, like you also got to understand, like it's a business, bro. And they're making business decisions.
Thank you. Like everybody's job is on the line.
Not just regarding the draft, and it's not just regarding the draft, bro, but it's also regarding your health.
You actually have to
get bro. You have to have surgery on your meniscus, bro. Like, let's be real. You could have fucked that shit up worse. Like, let's just say, God forbid, you would have played this last game and you would have fucked it up worse. And then you're not just out for a couple months, you're out for the season or some shit.
For next year?
Next year, like, come on, bro.
Bro, like that's why I never understood it, man. Like, why are you getting mad, man? Like you said, it's business decisions. And personally, I didn't understand the people that were like, oh man, you know, thanks, Max. I understand your opinion. I wouldn't be mad if the Raiders traded him. I didn't understand that shit either. What are you talking about? If it was that serious, Max would have asked for a trade before the season started. Why the fuck would you even come back here? You see when it was, right? Like, I don't hold any of that. We've given you a coach you wanted before. We've re-upped deals hella early to try to keep you here and be a Raider long term. We've done shit. And let's not, I can't even be unfair, Mike. The organization has tried to get this man some help. They have tried. They've just made the wrong fucking decisions. But they've tried, right? Unique Ngakoue, you know, Tyree Wilson. You try to re-sign Malcolm Kuntz because that's his guy. But Malcolm Kuntz hurts himself. There's nothing you can do about that. But when the organization in your short career, Max, finally says, sit down, I got this, you get mad? No, sirree. I'm not on that wave. You sit your ass down somewhere, and we're going to do what's best for the Shield. And as we do that, we're going to do what's best for you in the long term. That's what's going to happen, bro.
Yeah. That's what it is, bro. And he just has to understand, like, look, they're looking out for your best interest, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is, bro. That's what we're going to do. Because guess what? Next year, if we win in 7-8 games, you ain't going to be talking to the media spicy about that shit, ain't you? You're going to be cool. You're going to be straight. Who the fuck wants to have this type of player like you are, and we're continuing to win 3 games per year?
Yeah.
Nobody wants that, bro. Nobody wants that. Sit on down. Go be with your family. Come back, and then we'll get it right. But I just didn't like the fact how he handled the situation, bro. I didn't like how he handled it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine.
You know what it is. When it comes to the Raiders, bro, we a circus. Everybody gonna talk.
Yeah, bro. And any little thing, bro, they're gonna put their own twist the narrative to it, bro, to make it seem like it's something that it really ain't, bro. And that shit's stupid as hell. If you ask me, that shit dumb.
Yeah.
And it's always with the Raiders, bro. Like, ain't it funny how before it was always, oh, maybe the Raiders should actually be did a successful tank. Maybe they'd have a quarterback, this and that. Maybe they should have did that. All of a sudden this year we do it. Everybody's hating, bro. The media is hating on us and shit. It's crazy.
This is what I was talking about before you got on here, bro. Who cares about other people on the outside? Whatever we do, we're looked at as a trash organization, bro. Like, you know, for example, like if you look at somebody and you know this person has stole something before, right? Like, you know this motherfucker, you in a room, you know this person that stole something. It's hard for you to just leave them in a room unattended after that.
Yeah.
Because you know he has a reputation, right? He has a reputation about him. He got sticky fingers. So when it comes to somebody as far as us, we got our reputation about us. We don't do shit right. So regardless of however we do things, as of right now, is going to be viewed negatively. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yep. Anytime something happened with Max, they always say he's going to be traded. He's not getting traded, yo. I'll tell you that right now. If he does get traded, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, he not going.
I'd be mad surprised if he did. But he's not. I don't think he's going nowhere, bro. I don't think he's going nowhere. I think we're all right. I just think this was just some shit where you're like, dog, you made a big deal out of nothing. Real talk. Made a big deal out of it. I mean, shit. As soon as Max, if I'm John or if I'm anybody in the building, as soon as Max would have got back in there, as soon as he sat in the office, hey, did you watch that game yesterday? So you tell me what you could have done yesterday to make us win that game. Tell me, what would you have done? There's no way, bro. We're winning that game yesterday. Not even Jesus himself is going to come down and help us win that game. Right.
Yeah, man. And that's why like a lot of fans are getting worried, talking about, the Chiefs are going to screw us over. The Chiefs are going to screw us over. Let's be honest, bro.
We suck.
Yeah. We suck. And if we try to secure the number one spot, we're gonna secure the number one spot.
Yep. 100%. You can't, because now we need the number one pick in every single round as well. Right? Because I want players, maybe your boy, he's not going to, but I'm gonna just give you a scenario. Maybe if your boy Mekhi Lemon slipped because people don't like that he's 5'11, 190, right? Maybe he slips to the second round and people just they basing off the measurables. Maybe Ruben Bain does slip to the second round because GMs are being stupid and they say, this man got short arms. Snatch that up immediately. You know what I'm saying? Snatch that up immediately. I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts. Denzel Boston in the second round. Give it to me. That's where I'm at.
You know what receiver I'm looking at in the second round.
Is he? Yeah, he's gonna be there. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there. Yeah, he'll be Jacoby Lane. I could take that. You know what I mean? Third round. You know, maybe even the beauty of it, bro. We could even trade back in the second if we didn't really like what's there. Or we was like, say they did have similar grades on Jacoby Lane and Denzel Boston, and they was like, you know what? Maybe we can trade back 5 spots. Fuck it. We'll take Jacoby. You know what I mean? But gain some extra capital. I'll be down. I'll do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll be dope.
Because then we can get even more first round / second round talent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things we can do. I will tell y'all this. That trading back shit don't start until first round. So don't even entertain it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
That don't start until after the first round. Second round, we can start talking about trading back.
Yeah.
You already know
number one, bro, that pick's got to be made. You got to make that pick.
Yeah. You got to be there.
Oh,
real
shit.
Talk. Bro, hey, wait a minute. He said he's going to be Ed Oliver. Is Ed Oliver bad? No. Ed Oliver's a Pro Bowler. Talk to me. I'll take Pro Bowl. Shit. Over Tyree Wilson. Over some fucking Tyree Wilson, goddamn it. I'll take Ed Oliver all day.
I feel like at one, bro, it's like it's mandatory. You got to take the quarterback. And this year,
you gotta take quarterback at 1. There's no way you can do what defender. There's no tackle either, right? Everybody's always talking about O-line. I keep telling you, there's no fucking.
There's no like world beater tackle this year, bro.
No, there's no Joe Alts. You know what I mean? There's no goddamn Penei Sewells, where you can be like, oh yeah, that's the first round. You know what I mean? That's top 5, top 3 guy, but nah. So you like Jacoby Lane? You want Jacoby Lane? Because we need big body, bro. Like anybody that we get cannot be under 6'2". I'll tell you that right now. I can't do it no more.
Yeah, I feel like it's gotta be Jacoby Lane, bro. We gotta get
He
my
get
dog.
hurt too much, bro. He get hurt too much, and he's not. The only thing is, I feel like Boston more consistent. Now I can see what you're talking about, where like Jacoby is more like highlight reel type shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm with that. He definitely is. So if that's what, like, if you want more of that, sure. I just think Boston's more consistent. But I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. I 100% get what you're saying. Well, if you think like, if the coaching staff is thinking like that's all we need, mixed in with Brock and mixed in with all that extra, right? Like, I can understand it. I mean, where would you go?
What you mean? Like where would I go with the pick?
I mean, like you want more like consistency, or you want like the more dynamic type of thing?
I'd say more of a dynamic, just because in a way, like even though he'd be the one, it's not like we're gonna go with him all the time, bro. You still got Brock Bowers, you got Ray Tucker, you got Jack Besh, like you get me, Dante Thornton, like you got other targets.
Ooh, don't say that. Don't say that. You know, Severe in here. You talk about Jack Besh. That's
yeah. Oh shit. But besides that, also, you know, we got a running back that can catch passes too.
Right. Yeah.
You get me? Like it's playing people, so it's like we in the second round, we just need you to be a piece. You get me? A solidified piece that we know, like, yeah, bro, like we could depend on you. Besides Brock, like we know, like, okay, he gonna make a play.
This is very interesting, bro. What you think? I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I don't know. That's a tough one. I'll say more.
I'll say one a high one, bro.
I got a different one. I'll say he more like a Mike Evans.
Okay.
More like a Mike Evans type.
You know, because I put like, you know, it's funny because I put more like a Michael Pittman and Drake London on Boston. So like I can see that. I can see what you're talking about.
Yeah. Because
Mike Evans is more of that downfield highlight. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm grabbing that motherfucker. So I get you. I get you, bro. I get you.
Severe said, I'm all in on more.
Yep. No, yeah. Severe UCLA guy. So he had Dante Moore first. With Chip Kelly over there. But yeah, I'm not gonna be mad at you if you do that. I wouldn't be mad. Now, like, who's the quarterback option is always the question I have. Because it's like, what do we do at that point? Shit, I'm taking Ty Simpson in. I don't give a fuck what nobody telling me, bro. If we traded back and we had the ability to grab like a player that we're really sure on, I'm gonna take Ty Simpson, bro. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna sit his ass for a year. That's what I would do. If Simpson declares, right? Now Mendoza's the only guy. I don't know.
Honestly, so let's say hypothetically a trade down happened. You trade down to like 6 or 7. What are you doing right there?
Is Mendoza the only quarterback?
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck. From 1st to 6? You better have gotten a haul, boy. You better have gotten like 2 firsts.
Real.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. So, in my mind, see, Trey and I, we got to get you again. We got to do another one. But we was on Rundown-U, and we did a top 10, right? We did a mock draft top 10 matchup. So, shit, in 6, who is 6 for us? Who's 6 right now? Do you know?
6 right now.
Move your tank is
I was about to say, is that the Titan?
Okay. If that's the Titans, that's where I took Ruben Bain then at 6 for them. So, shit. If you can tell me we trade back to 6 and we get Ruben Bain plus, you know, whatever capital we got, I'm with it. I can be with that. If Mendoza's the only guy. Oh, 6 is Cleveland. 6 is Cleveland, which actually, Mike, this actually works out your scenario because Cleveland actually does have the capital to say, like, I do want Mendoza if they did.
Yeah.
they got the first round picks. Now the Jets have them as well, right? So the Jets have, but they're only at 3, so they wouldn't have to give up like 3 first rounds. You just probably say like 2.
Yeah. Like, I got to ask you, what's the highest? Like, let's say you trade back, like, let's say hypothetically, I doubt that happens, but hypothetically, Dante Moore doesn't declare, and it's just Mendoza and Simpson. What's the highest that you would take Ty Simpson at that point?
I'm looking. Fuck. Somewhere top 15.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. It'd have to be top 4, top 5, because somebody right there gonna take him, bro. Hey, Miami just benched Tua. Arizona benched Kyler.
Well, you have to say, like, if we any trade back we do, bro, it cannot be outside of the top 5 or 10. It can't.
Yeah,
it can't. So
it's got to be a top 5 pick.
Yeah, oh shit. So no, they don't have multiple firsts. They don't have multiple firsts.
That's why I'm like, the lowest I'll drop is like 5 to get him. But even then, it might be a risk, which is
because Arizona, you got to think about this though, bro. I didn't even. In our mock draft, we both had Arizona taking Ty Simpson. Why? Because they're moving on from Kyler.
Yeah,
they're moving on from Kyler, bro. So Oregon's another one. You just brought some good at point, because Arizona's another one that can be like, yeah, we need a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting rid of Kyler. Ty Simpson is probably gonna be the look at right there if Mendoza's gone. So damn. I don't know. Who knows, bro? Gifted 5, the Raider run, man. I appreciate that, bro. 100%. Much love to you, big dog. Much love to your family. I'm gonna get Severe on for some draft talk, bro. Soon we got to get Severe on for draft talk, because he always has some good shit, man. Our guy Ruben, man, appreciate you for the $10 holler, man. Are we letting Spy Tech pick his guy at QB, or are we leveraging that pick to the coach we bring in? Do we let a top coach walk if they are Dante guy and Spy is a Mendoza guy? Coaches have egos. This is true, but this can't be no. This guy, the QB is a collaborative pick, bro. Collaborative. Yeah. I think it's collaborative. Because this is hinging on everybody's career right now.
Like you said, it's pretty much going to be a collaborative effort, where more than likely whoever they hire is going to be the person that they feel is going to fit with what they have in mind for the future goals and future plans.
Yeah, they're going to probably listen to what they like. Like, say if it's a Kubiak or a LaFleur, right? They go in, they're like, yeah, I see you guys have the number 1 over. Because what coaches do is, it's all an interview at the same time. It's how we all do. You know what I mean? Yeah. How do you see yourself doing in this job? How do you see yourself work? It's the same shit, just different ways of asking it. So they're gonna ask that LaFleur and the Kubiak that shit, and they're gonna say, well, I see you guys have the number 1 overall pick. So if this is me and I'm the coach, then I'm gonna come here and say I want Dante Moore.
I got another name for you. I got another name for you. Now, I really like Mike LaFleur, of course, but the other option I'd be interested in going with is Adam Stenovich, Green Bay, bro. OC from Green Bay.
Oh, buddy from Green Bay. I wouldn't be mad at that. Yeah. I don't even now. Like, I got to see more of his history because I don't know about him.
Yeah.
I would have to see more of his history. Kubiak's more of a short thing to me. Because he's been a lot of places. He's been with a lot of people. His tree, I like his coaching tree. So what he's doing this year kind of solidified it. But I'd have to see more. I think I saw you or somebody else talking about that, so I wouldn't be mad at it. I saw my guy in here. He said something, man. Shout out to Sam, bro. He said my nephew will be a top 10. Francis, I don't know how to say his last name. I was butchering that shit the other day, so I ain't gonna say it right now. But I do like him, bro. He is nice. You better hope he's not a chief. That's what you gotta hope. He ain't a chief, because he could be, depending. Because right now, them motherfuckers got the. Hold on, where are they at? Bro, they got the 9th pick in the draft.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we gotta fuck up their tank.
Yeah, real talk. Everybody talking about them fucking up our tank. They got to beat us because right now they have the Chiefs have the 9th pick in the draft. Can you imagine what they'll do with that?
And it's like, oh shit, we're doomed, bro. We're doomed because Mahomes ain't playing. We're doomed because Gardner Minshew ain't playing, bro. Geno just went down, bro. We seen how I already forgot his name. Oh, what's our back?
Yeah.
It slipped my mind right now, bro.
Man, bro, for real, for me, man.
Either way, whichever one it is, bro, it don't matter, bro. We know
Jeremiah Love. They can get him. They can get Francis, bro.
I hope they do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways they can go, bro. 100%. Tall Kent don't like Spy Tech at all. He says I would sell 2 packs of ramen noodles and a can of tuna overpriced.
Overpriced, though, yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'm not mad at Spy Tech. This is where we can really truly judge Spy Tech now. That's where I feel. We can truly judge him now based on what we have. Now look, I think whichever way we can go it's gonna be a good little direction we can go. Look, I just saw a question right here real quick. I forgot where we're going. Oh, then we can get out of here. Free agency comes first. Question: who's the first player you're targeting free agency? I'm gonna surprise people, but it's gonna be Braden Smith. It's gonna be Braden Smith from the Colts, right tackle.
That's right.
Because I know everybody's talking about Linderbaum. The reason I say pump the brakes, we talked about this earlier. Pump the brakes on Linderbaum, bro, because you don't know what the new coach gonna come in here and say about JPJ. You have no idea. And if the new coach come in here and say JPJ is a center, then you don't need to sign Linderbaum, right? Because Linderbaum's a center. And I'm already of the mindset of moving DJ Glaze in the guard. His ass getting kicked in the guard next year. So Braden Smith, right tackle, move DJ Glaze in the guard. You already got Caleb Rogers. You got JPJ at center. Move like that.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Yeah, I'd say the same thing. Probably tackle, either Braden Smith or whatever other top tackle that's available as well.
Now it depends what the new coach like. If the new coach come in here and say like, no, I like because there's film on both, right? If the new coach say I like JPJ as a guard, then you're probably then it switches. Then you're like Linderbaum, you gotta get Linderbaum, right? So it just depends what that new coach sees, what that new coach likes, you know, and what he prefers. That's where it gets kind of hard about what we need to do. You know what I mean? Big dog. Last I checked, Casanova, did you not need 2 guards to play football, or you only need 1? I don't know. Let me know. I didn't know that. I didn't know you only need 1 guard. Brian Smith needs to be Braden. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Brian Cook, safety from the Chiefs in free agency? Need a safety desperately. Yeah, we do. My thoughts on that, Ruben, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. There's gonna be some positions we're not gonna be able to fix like immediately. There's just not. There's too many holes on this team, you know. So I do like him though, you know, just for some floor, but
yeah,
man, he ain't nothing crazy. I mean, what you think?
Yeah, I mean he's cool, bro, but I feel like there's other options. You might even be able to draft one, bro.
Yeah. There are some safeties in this draft that I do kind of like. You know, not even safeties, guards too, bro. I mean, look, and when I say put DJ Glaze at guard, he is not the de facto guard either, bro. Like, I'm still going to draft one.
Also, you got Caleb Rogers right there too. Who knows? That could be the depth. Who knows? Maybe that's a competition right there. Because also you have Jordan Meredith, who also has experience at left guard. I'd say put him at left and move JPJ back to center. Get you a right tackle, and I feel like we cooking.
We go to work. See, look now. I do like me squinting late. I do like that. Do like that. He could be nice. Really, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Some of y'all might be mad at us, and I don't know if Mike feels the same way, but this is how I feel. I don't think we need to be out there like big ticket spending this year, bro. We're not there. We're not there. Like, if our team is close, sure, big ticket spend. But I know we got 120 mil in the space. Get the priorities, which are the O-line. If you want to say big ticket spending on that, sure, do that. But like, as far as like trying to fill every position in free agency, we cannot do that. We got to
Yeah.
save that bread, man. We got to save that bread.
For real.
G Warb says, no way Ty Simpson is that dude, is too inconsistent. Plus, Alabama QBs always look good in college. Where are they at in the NFL? Starting consistently, nowhere to be found. You know, I would be with you, G Warb. This is the reason I'm not. When it comes to Alabama, it's his first year, bro. It's his first year. It's his first year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got to think. I mean, Dante Moore has the same thing. You know, if you like Dante, you can't say, oh, man, well, it's his first year, too. Like, this is his first year. And more than Fernando. And you look like you watching college. So, you know, more than Fernando, more than Dante. If Ty Simpson does not have a good game, Alabama is losing. Point blank, period. He has to play well for Alabama to win the game. Fernando can have an off game. Dante Moore can have an off game, and they can still win. It's not the case for Alabama, bro. It is not the case.
Yeah. And Severe, to answer your question, yeah, Kamari Ramsey is coming out this year, and as well as the other SC safety, Bishop Fitzgerald, too. He called
I like
as well.
Ramsey. I can take Ramsey as the safety, you know, draft that. Yeah, it's a draft we can do.
Yeah.
See, you can't spend all 120 mil. Can't spend all 120 mil. Yeah, you spend one big ticket, maybe two, right, to build it up. But trying to get like 3-4 guys that like cost the collective money of 120 million, nah, you can't do that.
Yeah, no.
Can't do it. Nah, and you're right, correct. But Ty is more of a if we traded back scenario. I'm not mad if they did that, to be honest with you. Because Ty, either way, Ty's still gonna have to sit. Dante gonna have to sit, you know. So that's where it's gonna be. Fernando, the only one that's playing day one.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. Ooh, see, look. This is the conversation we can have. Now, people talking about Alontae Taylor, Deshaun Wright. I'd re-sign Eric Stokes.
Yeah.
I would.
I like what I seen from Stokes.
I re-sign Stokes, man. You know, sure, it'd be cheap. Wouldn't be too much. We still draft one too. But I roll with him and Porter next year, see how that goes, man. And if they suck, then it is what it is. But anything you want to say before we get on out of here, man? We've been on this mother for 2 hours.
Yeah, man. Shit. Make sure y'all subscribe to my dog Rundown's channel, bro. He about to hit that 3K, man.
Yes,
that jersey giveaway gonna happen. And I know I seen Dre earlier say he wanted that Geno jersey. Hey, man.
I can go. Hey, if you want, I mean, shit, I can go down to the Ross over there and get that on the set in the clearance rack if that's what you want. But no.
Hey, man, we gotta challenge Geno, man. He's good in my book.
Geno's all right with me, bro.
Yeah, bro. He good in my book, bro. People said he was gonna change the franchise, bro. Hey, he did in a way.
You feel
got
me?
us number 1 overall pick, bro.
That boy Geno good in my book, man. Ain't no slander his way from me. I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? He did what he was supposed to do. That's what we needed.
Shit.
Boom.
You did more for me than Derek Carr did, bro. That's crazy. That's wild.
Oh, Lord, man. Hey, shout out to everybody that's up here, man. Look, we feeling good. First overall, man. Tomorrow, we got some Blunts and Breakdown film for you.
Yes, sir.
To watch. Instead of watching... No, go ahead.
Oh, special BTB New Year's special tomorrow at 7 p.m. Tomorrow, 7 p.m.
Fire. So make sure y'all tune in for that. Tomorrow, Blunts and Breakdowns. I'm gonna talk to my guy right now, but I'm just saying, man, fuck it. I think we should watch some quarterback tape tomorrow, man.
I'm down.
Fuck that game. I want to watch quarterback tape.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, so tomorrow we can watch some Dante Moore and Fernando Dimes, right? See what we like better side by side. We even put Ty Simpson in there tomorrow, y'all, and look at the film like that. So make sure y'all tune back in, pull back up. I told y'all it was gonna get fun, man. Soon as we knew what it was. Tomorrow we're gonna start our film watch on these quarterbacks. Tune back in, man, and see what we see. If you want even more film, I don't know if they're going live, but Severe, I don't know if y'all going live today. Let them know if you are. But if y'all want film of the game, for sure, Tune in with my guy Severe. Tune in with 805, man. I don't know if y'all are live today or they're live tomorrow, but either way, they'll break down the game if y'all want to watch yesterday's game. But me and Mike, we watching these quarterbacks tomorrow, y'all. We watching these quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's fine.
We watching these quarterbacks. So appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. It was a great stream as always, man. When I look at this, we're gonna see how many subscribers we need, but we only needed like 6 or 5 more to get to 3K. So who knows? Maybe we get it later. Start preaching for more. Please talk loud. We'll preach. Well, until then, man, appreciate everybody. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button for the regularly scheduled programming. And you know what I always say, man? I keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Radio Rundown. Tap in with y'all a little later, man. See y'all. Peace.